She's seeing someone.
I'm sure it's nothing serious. She's bound to want to get out and about a bit.
Yeah.
Promise me you won't let it worry you.
Not me. Got too much on my plate down here. Listen, pal, I better go. I'll speak to you later, okay?
Okay. Bye.
What's it about, Mum?
Yeah. Forget it, Kev.
She's seeing another bloke, isn't she?
How do you know that?
Blake answered when I rang Fiona's earlier. Mum was going out with him.
Oh, she can do what she likes, I suppose.
She's still your wife. It mightn't mean anything. Might just be a friend Fiona's showing around.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you ring her and find out?
I don't know what you're looking so miserable for. Could have been a lot worse. Hello there.
How'd it go?
All right. It went very well. Only had to pay $200 fine and Gail's been released into my custody.
That's great. Well, it's better than ending up in a detention centre.
Oh, it's going to be all right, love. I'll take you back to Sydney with me. We'll have a good time together. I'm sorry we're so late. We've been to the estate agent.
Oh?
Had to fix up about the house. They were really understanding.
They were glad to get rid of me.
They said the bond would cover any expenses.
What about furniture and stuff?
Barry took most of that with him when he went.
What's left's just junk.
We'll go over later and get some of Gail's things and clean up.
Let them do it.
We're not going to leave the place in a mess. We're going to give it a good clean out. Oh, I'll get started on the dinner before I go. I hope you don't mind if it's a bit late tonight.
It's all been taken care of, Rosie.
Susie and Lynn are going to do it.
It's no bother.
You've got enough on your plate.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't have said so otherwise.
Oh, thanks. Well, we'll just get changed and head off. You wear your oldest things. We're going to be getting stuck into it.
It will be better than a detention centre, you know. She was lucky, eh?
Yeah.
Why don't you give John a call?
Lay off it, will you, Kev?
Grazie's somewhat happy. A rotten day. That was like a bear with a sore head.
Got on your back too, did he?
Did he ever?
Got to learn to roll with the punches.
Why should I have to put up with flack when you're the one he's mad at?
That's the way it goes.
There's no future for him. Not now. Why don't you just get out?
I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
You're putting Di in a pretty awkward spot, aren't you? Or doesn't that bother you? It'd be a lot easier for her if you were out of the place.
Easier for you, you mean?
You're no threat to me. Not now. Not with the way Hal feels about you.
He won't let it affect the job.
Didn't think Mum would do a thing like that.
We don't know anything.
I reckon we ought to ring her and find out.
It's not up to us.
She's our mum.
It's between her and Dad.
Rosie said that should rise. It's just lying there. I hope it's all right. Well, I don't want it to be spoiled, that's all.
I reckon Mum and Dad are a bit more important.
There's not much we can do about it. If she is seeing someone, it's probably just friendship.
Platonic, you mean?
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone believed in that anymore.
What about you and Donna? And you and Jill?
That was different.
Well, no use letting it get you down. You're only going to make Dad feel worse.
Like a beer.
Hello, darling. Come on in.
I'm on my way to see Di. Thought I'd say hello to Mum.
Aw.
And you.
Well, what you see is all you get. Sorry. She's working.
Working?
Yeah. At Jill's restaurant. They rang looking for Jill and said they badly needed a waitress, so I talked her into going for an interview. They not only hired her, they asked her to start straight away. She was all flustered about it when she called.
Never thought she'd actually get one.
She's just as employable as anyone else.
I didn't mean that.
She can always throw it in if she decides to go back to Melbourne, but I think you've got to get used to the fact that she is determined not to. Jill will probably be back tomorrow.
Hope she enjoyed herself.
Oh, she gave you a bad time before she left, didn't she?
At least with me seeing Di, she won't have to worry when she gets back. What's with Mum and Hal?
Oh, just friends. I don't think it's anything else, so don't go worrying.
Why him of all people?
You don't like him?
Do you?
I don't know that I'd trust him too far, but he can be very charming. Thought you didn't mind about it. You were very good at Woombye.
Well, that's when I thought it was a one-time thing, but that art exhibition, and she's having him and the daughter to dinner.
How did you know about that?
He told Di. Sounds like he's getting interested.
Oh, I doubt it. You go up and see Di and forget about it. I really don't think your mum's his type.
I must be slipping. I get the feeling your mind's not on the job. Hal?
Might be better all round if I got out.
Resign?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You've got a good future there.
With Hal down on me?
He's too good a businessman.
To let his personal feelings interfere, yeah. That's what I keep telling myself. Not sure if I believe it.
Hal's going through a rough patch. He'll snap out of it. No matter what happens, he usually bounces back.
You'd know. I'm sorry. Look, I just feel so awkward with him. He must feel the same with me, and it's not fair on you.
I'm not complaining.
I'd hate to leave the job, but I don't want to see you hassled.
It'd be stupid to throw it in for that. It's terrific you're worried about me, but don't do anything silly. Wait and see how it goes.
You know what? I love you.
Love you too. Come on, Kev, I want to set the table.
Nearly finished.
How's it all going?
Oh, everything's under control.
That's good. Sorry I had to leave you with it.
Oh, we had to manage it before you came along.
At least I can earn our keep. Thought Jill would be here by now.
Oh, she went to town. She's gone to see a movie. Shouldn't be long.
Get everything cleaned up?
Yes, what a job. Gail's got a lot to learn about housekeeping.
Who wants to learn?
Kevin!
I'll do it later then.
Good. It's time for Davy's feed. I haven't heard him for a while. Better check and make sure he's all right. Would you like to come with me, Gal?
Got to give her time to get used to everything. It's all been pretty sudden. You were lucky, girl. Could have got a larger fine.
With all the work I had to do at the house, I might as well have got hard labour.
Good hard work never hurt anyone.
Well, it's a shame the restaurant had to reopen early.
Yeah, could have had a bit longer.
Me too. When are you going back to Sydney, Rosie?
Oh, we have to stay on a few more days. Sort out what we're going to do with the furniture, that sort of thing. And then it's off home.
It's not home to me.
Soon will be. We have a nice little flat. Not too far from Dural, I hope. So I can keep working for Mr. Hamilton. And then we'll get you into some sort of secretarial course.
I'm not going to be anyone's secretary.
You want to make something of your life, don't you?
Not a secretary, though.
Well, we'll see.
It looks terrific, Rosie.
Mr. Hamilton's favourite dessert. Gave Lynn the recipe.
No, not for me, thanks, Rosie.
I'm sure you'll like it.
I don't feel hungry, so.
He's just feeling a bit down tonight. I'll have mine in a minute.
We've destroyed proportionally more unnatural rainforests than any other nation. So your children may never experience the unique beauty of rainforests in their natural state, or any of the rare species of plants and animals that depend entirely upon them for their survival. But there is hope.
Yeah.
We can stop this unnatural disaster if we act.
Didn't really want to watch it anyway.
You shouldn't jump to conclusions. Just because there was a man there when Kev called.
I thought he told you.
He's worried too. It's probably someone Fiona's lined up, so Mum won't feel lonely.
Maybe.
Whatever it is, I'm sure she's not involved with...
Not having an affair, you mean?
Yes.
That's what's really getting to me. How your mum must have felt when she found out about me and Pat.
She managed?
Then, but not now. That's why she's really left me, you know.
Was losing the baby.
No. It only made her remember how she felt back then.
Maybe. She would have got over it if she kept the baby. She loved you. Still does.
I can't kid myself anymore.
Ah, they know a good worker when they see one.
You started me on the spot. Not so different from the old days, really. Just a bit more posh. Always done the same thing, though. Get the order right and don't spill the food on the customers.
I just knew there was the right job waiting for you.
Well, you were the one who got it for me. You said something earlier about news.
Yeah. Not too good, I'm afraid. Rob and Angela. They've split up.
Oh. I could see things weren't the best at Mumbai, but I didn't think... Do you know why? Oh, it's so soon, though.
Well, maybe it was a mistake in the first place.
Poor kids.
Well, come on, let's not get maudlin. We've got to celebrate you getting the job.
We already have.
No. That was to celebrate the fact you might get it. This is to celebrate the fact you did. There's 2 bottles of champagne in the fridge, 1 each.
I can't drink a whole bottle of champagne.
Oh, don't worry. I'll help you with yours.
Who is it?
It's Rob.
Hi. Didn't want to knock on the front door. It's a bit early for everyone to be up.
Oh, I'm just getting the baby's breakfast.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing the little fella. You don't seem too surprised to see me.
Oh, Mrs. Hamilton rang.
Oh. Then you know all about it.
You heading back to Massillon?
Couldn't face Mum and Dad yet. Back to square one.
How do you mean?
All my life I've been a no-hoper. Then things started to change. Thought I was getting all the lucky breaks. Good job. Beaut wife. Everything a bloke could want. Look at me now.
Well, it doesn't mean to say you're a no-hoper.
Feel like one. I was a fairly happy sort of bloke when I was bumming around. I wish to hell I'd never met Angie.
Any chance of sorting it out? Yeah. I know how you feel. Yeah, great pair, aren't we? Now, what are you going to do?
Back to the northwest, I suppose. I told them to shove the job in Sydney. Nothing to keep me here.
Except us?
Yeah, I wanted to see you all. Especially Davy. He makes me a great uncle, you know.
Right.
Great.
When did you get here?
Just got in.
Drove all night, did you? Must be starving.
Oh, don't worry about it.
None of that. You've got to eat this morning.
Why?
Having a farewell breakfast for Jill. Got to give her a good send-off, don't you?
Oh, too right.
Angela should have had more sense. Better cook up a breakfast that's going to make you glad you're hungry.
Thanks.
Always the darkest before the dawn, they reckon.
Yeah, sure was this morning. I drove through it.
That's right. You two make sure you ship her when Jill's here. Want it to be a nice, bright end to her holiday.
We'll be the life of the party.
Oh, Gail can crack a smile. Hasn't done much of it so far.
She's had a pretty rough trot.
Poor kid. Sue, it's all right now.
Yeah, Lynn was telling me about her. Where is she?
Well, she'll be out soon. I left her making the beds.
What about your son?
Well, from what I've heard, it'd be better if he doesn't turn up. I came down here looking for him and ended up with a granddaughter. Won't make the same mistake with Gail that I made with him.
Any trucks on the road? Yeah, quite a few. I think you're stuck behind it, though. Isn't too much It's all right. Bit of fog between Goulburn and Yass, but otherwise it was pretty good. Did you stop to get any food? Yeah, of course.
The truck used to.
Going somewhere? What's it to you? Nothing. It might be to Rosie, though. I can't live with her. She's an old bag. Where are you going then? Don't know. I just don't want to go to Sydney with her. Listen, Rosie's not like you think. She's been a good friend to me. I could never be friends with her. She doesn't understand me at all. You'd be surprised how much she can understand. Oh, I was like you not long ago. Thought I could make it on my own. You know what happened to me? I ended up a prostitute. A friend helped me and I'm glad she did. You're lucky. You've got someone who wants to help you before you get down that low. But she doesn't know you're a pro. She'd flip. She's known for ages, and she doesn't care. You're kidding. All Rosie cares about is what I am now. She'll be the same with you. She keeps planning things for me that I don't want to do. Well, go along with them for now, and when you get to know each other better, you can talk about it. You never know. You might like what she's planned for you. No way. Well, it's up to you. But if I had nowhere else to go, I'd think about it. Because I know having someone to care about you is a lot better than being out there on your own. Like I said, think about it. Thanks for a wonderful time.
Oh, it was great having you.
Can I give you hubby a kiss?
Oh, just one.
You'll have to come back.
Oh, you bet I will. I've never been part of a real family before. It's great. See you in Sydney, Rosie. I'll tell me what time you're arriving and I'll pick you up. Oh, thanks.
Well, come on, or we'll miss the airport bus. Especially since we've got to pick up your luggage at Susan's.
Coming.
Listen, don't worry about the bus. I'll give you a lift right there if you want.
You've been driving all night.
Well, a couple more hours won't hurt.
Better off to grab some sleep.
Who can sleep?
At least you should try.
See you all when I get back.
Oh, give him another kiss for me.
I will.
Oh, can you drop me off on the way?
I've got to move on.
I'm ready now.
It's your turn to feed Davy.
I'll be late for school.
You haven't been up and down all night. I have.
Sorry.
All this feeding is getting to be a real drag.
I'll do it.
Oh, no, it's up to me.
Don't be silly. I've had one myself. I know how to do it, even though it's been a long time. Is the formula ready?
It's in the Burko. Should be hot enough.
Right. I'll check it first. Come on, Gail. You give me a hand.
Tough little piece.
I think most of it's just show.
Still, Rosie might find she has her hands full. It's a wonder she's not chipping her more.
Yeah, I think she's bending over backwards not to scare her off. I've seen her biting her tongue a few times.
She's got a good set of lungs.
Oh, has he ever? Kept using them last night, too.
How about I make you a cup of tea?
No, you've been up all night.
So have you, by the sound of it.
That'd be nice. Thanks.
Here, love. Think it wasn't coming, did you? Oh, you're a lovely little fellow.
building up, though. No wonder you want your feed every few hours. Like to have a go?
I'm not interested in babies.
You were one yourself once. Sorry I wasn't there.
You know, when I got back to the Hamilton house, found out Angie'd gone to Paris. Oh, you could have knocked me down with a feather.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I was the luckiest guy in the world when Angie said she'd marry me. Funny how things turn out, eh? Still, it was a great wedding, wasn't it? Didn't Angie look something else, eh?
Yeah.
So bloody stupid. All I wanted was to have a family and spend the rest of my life with Angie and my kids, and it's all fallen to pieces.
Go and get some sleep. You're worn out. Don't worry about the tea.
Yeah. I reckon I will hit the sack.
Hi. I knocked, but you mustn't have heard me.
Love is very strange. It can come and go.
It can happen when you are young or old. When it comes from nowhere. When it comes, it changes your life. Sons and daughters, love and laughter, tears and sadness and happiness. We will find out our sons and daughters are what we two were once about. Sons and daughters, love and laughter, tears and sadness.